Hey Rotary, Tim Souza coming at you from Spain. I'm actually sitting out here in my backyard. I just wanted to... That's the Mediterranean Ocean. In case you happen to miss that behind me, there's some houses. That little blue strip, that's the Mediterranean Ocean. I thought I'd share that with you. I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, eating a little chocolate bunny that my host sister was willing to share with me. Here's a little picture of it. And I just wanted to let you know that I am very, very sorry about missing my February, my February Rotary report, my Informe de Rotary. I'm very sorry for missing it. It wasn't my goal to miss it. Looking back, February just wasn't that exciting. Like, I sat around a lot in February. But this month, I have a lot more to share with you. So, I felt bad. And I thought, why not make a video blog and share with you what I did in February and in March. So it's a double whammy, special one just for you. Okay, first I'd like to start off, real coffee. Coffee is very important here, and it's the first real cup of coffee I've had that's homemade on my whole time here in Spain. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is absolutely amazing. So don't mind me if I take a few sips now and then. February, like I said, was not very productive. I didn't do thousands of things. I have like 4 points. One, I hung out with some friends more often. That was fun. Didn't take lots of pictures, but it was just chill. Like, let's go out and grab something to eat. 2, I had my grandmother's 81st birthday, which I thought was fun because I flipped it around and I took a picture, and I told her she was 18. So here's a photo of that. Okay. Exchange students, I got to hang out with exchange students a little bit more in February, which was fun for me because I haven't seen very many exchange students because Rotary doesn't do the same things that they do in California with getting exchange students together. So it was fun because we got to get together in our area, and we went out for kebab, which is like really good here. It's real kebab. And I even went to Denia to visit some exchange students, which that was fun, which is a little city pretty much in the northern part of my quote-unquote state or province. So I got to do that. That was fun. Now moving into March, because March was really a lot more, it was like a roller coaster, un montaña ruso. It's got its ups and downs. I said goodbye to a lot of people. I said goodbye to my friend Connie, who's from Austria. I said goodbye to my friend Carlos, who is from here, but he was moving to another city here, so I won't get to see him as often. And then also I got really involved with the Bible school that was here. And then I had to say goodbye to 30 of those students. So it was really kind of a up and down. Yeah, I got to meet new people, and then I had to say goodbye to them. So, you know, I'm kind of in that flux of, you know, I'm saying goodbye to people, but it's okay because this is how life works. So that was fun. But at the same time, I got to do a little bit of bullfighting. And so I just want to share with you a couple photos of me fighting a bull. This is me being valiant against a bull. And this is me running away from the bull as it chased after me. It was a little bit scary, and even though it was a baby bull, I'm not gonna lie, it was a baby bull, but they still got horns and they still did a little thing, and it's a little bit intimidating at the very least. So that's what I wanted to share with you there. And I did that here in Alicante. Then I went to Murcia a little bit later with Rotary, and I went to a parachuting base, which was tons of fun, except I didn't get to parachute. I'm not gonna lie. I had the hopes that I was gonna get to jump out of a plane, a perfectly good plane, and get to sail my way down. But what we did get to see is competition teams from all over Europe practicing on to hit this little circle about this big, falling from a few thousand feet in the sky. It was pretty awesome. And with that, I also got to practice in what they practice in for military reasons. Like, think Star Trek. I want you to think Star Trek for a moment and put on the visor glasses things that puts you in a digital world. That's what they use to train the parachute people that jump out of the plane. That's what they use to train them, and there's like literally a digital world that you get placed in, and you're hanging from this thing. It kind of looks like this. And then the little visor that you see me wearing in that photo, yeah, that is what I used to like digitally glide my way down from in this trapeze and land on this point. I didn't do very well, I'll be honest. I am not a parachute man, but it did go pretty awesome. So I do have a couple photos of that. I also wanted to share with you, let's see, I went to a chocolate factory. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this chocolate factory is called Valor. Chocolate with churros is like one of their big things here. And so you take the chocolate and you dip the churro in it and you eat it. And Valor is the company. We went to their chocolate factory and I got to see the history of where the cocoa beans came from. Did you know they were actually this big? Like a chocolate comes from a nut this big, and then they break it open. White chocolate is all the fat that they drain out of this nut, and then the black chocolate, which is actually really healthy for you, is like this big. And so they harvest thousands of these nuts just to make chocolate, which I thought was really cool. And that's what I learned there. But we got to try lots and lots of different forms of chocolate and watch them make different forms of chocolate. It was really cool, awesome experience. Later, I had two things happen like simultaneously. One, I went to this feast with my English teacher here. She's kind of been my mentor in this whole Spanish thing. She took me to this feast with some of her old students who made like shepherd's food. And I have some photos of that. Here's some photos of the shepherd's food and like what the shepherds eat when they're out in the hills. So this one here would be me making the food. Like they taught me how to like stir it and make it. They cut up bacon and all kinds of meats and vegetables and they throw it all together and they stir it until the bread is in little bread balls. So you have these little bread balls that's made from like dry pan, which is like dry baguettes. The bread is very long. That you think French with the toupee, and then take the French out of it, and you have the bread. Yeah, that's what we use. But they cut it up and they put it in a pot and they stir it all up until it's soggy, and then they stir it without everything else to the little balls, kind of like couscous, but it's made of pan, and then they eat it, and it fills you up like literally one plate like this big. I'm telling you, my face fills your stomach, and you don't want to eat for like the rest of the day. Then I went on an overnight bus ride to watch a Barcelona game and back. I'll admit, I'm going to keep this a secret because I live in a house of Madrid fans, so we're not going to tell them anything, but Barca, right here. Barcelona game, totally awesome. It was right before the students from the Bible school left. I actually went with them because I'd been involved with their program. Rotary allowed me to go. And so we went on an overnight trip there and back to go see the Barca game. It was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed, and I think I screamed for the first time at a team that I didn't know on the field to cheer them on, like full on going crazy. I think that was the very first time in my life that actually happened. So I'm gonna share that moment with you right here and right now to say, yeah, I'm a crazy Barca fan. So I bought myself a jersey to commemorate that moment. Yes, that's what the word is, commemorate that moment. And so I am now a Barca fan. So you can say what you want, but Barca is better than Madrid. That's right. I've officially chosen sides. It's kind of complicated. My parents aren't here right now. My host parents, they're in Florida. My host aunt is with me, staying with us right now, but my host parents are in Florida visiting their daughter on exchange, because visiting the children is very normal. Here in Spain actually expects parents to visit and to go visit their children. And one of the things is the daughter, my sister who's on exchange, is in the house of another exchange student who's here, and so she came to visit us, and so it was fun. So we got to I spent a weekend with her, speaking with other exchange students, and it was just fun to hear the different experiences and the different sides of what Spain is like in different places. So that was fun. Other than that, I had chocolate with churros, like I was telling you, the Valor place. This is normal. Let's go to chocolate with churros for breakfast. Hello, let's just down the chocolate and then shove the churros in and cover them with sugar. Here's some photos of my host family and I going to chocolate with churros. Bam!
I was gonna start on a diet until I ate chocolate. I was only gonna take a bite, but I ate a lot of it. Now my clothes are a little too tight, but that's alright.
I had my exam. I've been taking classes in the university here because I wanted to improve my Spanish. So I had my Spanish exam, and they had this thing called Huelga General, which is like a protest, a national protest that they had. Like everything shut down. Trains, buses, airplanes. In the end, I had to move my exam like 3 times, and so I ended up taking it. But the problem was with my exam, silly me, the hour changed, the time changed. So I was an hour late to my college exam. My first college exam, by the way, ever in my life. I was an hour late to, and it was in Spanish, so I had an hour to take a 2-hour exam, which was very interesting. I think I did well. I feel pretty good about it. I haven't got my results back yet, so I'm still waiting for those. Next day, I went to London. We went to London for my school exam, my high school end of the year trip, if you will. It was lots and lots of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the best trip ever. They basically we took a little bit of a tour each day, and then they released us in London. They're like, okay, go ahead and have fun. Go go have fun in London. And we had like all-day passes for the tram, which we paid for, but we had all-day passes for the tram, and so we could take the metro, the underground, the tube, if you will. We could take it anywhere we wanted and go wherever we wanted, so it was lots of fun. It was great overall, my London trip, because we were in London, but everything was in Spanish because I was with Spanish groups, and there were so many other groups there from Spain, so everything was in Spanish, but I was in London, so it like made it doubly cool. And so I don't even know how to explain how awesome the experience that was, because I think it really helped my Spanish more than anything else to go to London, which is contrary to what you would think that would happen, but it was still pretty cool. And speaking of trips, some upcoming things I'm doing, I am going to France for RYLA, Rotary Youth Leadership Award, I think that's what it's called. But anyway, there's a bunch of exchange students going, and we're all going to southern France and Andorra, which is a little country that's known for skiing trips. So we're all going to go there for this conference thing, which will be lots of fun. We won't be skiing, but it'll still be fun because we'll all get together. The thing is, it's in French. And I'm not going to lie, I can't speak French, but I have another exchange student friend who's from Quebec who I hope will be translating for me, so I'll be speaking in Spanish to be speaking in French, which for me is just like so much cooler than anything I would ever do in California. Not gonna lie, love you guys. But we don't have that in California. We don't have the opportunity to go translate from three different languages to just communicate. It just blows my mind that I would need to do that. So I'm gonna go do that soon. Then I'm gonna go visit my homeland. If you did not know, I am Portuguese and Italian, but I'm Portuguese, right? And my grandfather's from Portugal. Well, his family's from Portuguese. His family is Portuguese. Oh my goodness, I can speak, I promise. So the wonderful and amazing Melissa Mears set up for me an opportunity for me to visit my homeland. I'm going to get to go to Portugal. I am so excited. I'm going to Portugal a few days after I get back from France, and I'm going to go live with amazing Portuguese families. I'm going to get to eat Portuguese food and visit Rotary in Portugal. So exciting. Like, I don't even know how to express my excitement. So at the end of this month, I will have been 4 different countries if you include Spain, and I don't even know how to express the freedom. I don't know, it's just different. I've been stuck in this house for a long time, and it's just good to get out and good to experience other things. And my perspective, okay, so I don't know, there's like, I guess, things that I've learned about myself. One, I had to move, I'll be honest, I'll be completely honest with you. I had to move 12,000 kilometers away from my father to learn I am exactly like him. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he has no problem willing to go up and talk to people, to go up and, like, almost be half embarrassing just to ask a question, get what he wants. And I've found myself more and more these last 2 months, these last 2 months, just being more like that. And so just walking up to people and being like, hola, necesito eso, I need help with this, or I'm looking for this, or can you please help me and show me where this is, or what's the time because I don't have a watch. Like, just normal things that you'd ask people. I don't have a problem with asking people, whereas before I'd be like, oh my goodness, Dad, you did not just do that. You did not just ask him. You didn't just hop that fence and go get chocolate. Like, but now I do that because you only live once, and especially with the excuse of, hi, I'm an exchange student from California. Everybody's like, California? How can we help you? It's a great thing to do. So I've learned more about just the ability and the willingness, I guess it's willing myself to go forward and to ask those questions and to do those things that I would not have thought of before. Like, not have thought of, but I would have not have willed myself to do. You know, it's a different perspective. I'm more outgoing now, I believe, than I was before. Because if I'm not outgoing, I don't get anything. Because the Spanish culture is so, we will overtalk you and we will just do what we want. And so if you want what you want, you have to kind of push your way into it. And so that culture has made me learn that to get what I want, I'm going to need to be willing to, and not be afraid to cut into a conversation, to interrupt people, to say, you know what, this is actually what I want. Knowing that it's just me getting my point across, and however they take it is how they take it. And yes, I should care about how they feel, but at the same time, be more willing to not be afraid to share what I'm thinking. And so I think that is a very important point. Other than that, let's see what I have. Personally, for me, being able to spend more time in my Bible and being able to just learn about who I am and what I believe, and because I haven't had a box to fit into here. And in that, I'm not afraid to take photos of things either. I'll admit, I think I have over 6,000 photos in Spain. Yeah, I'm going to make a continuous slideshow and post it with a projector on my wall, just so that I can see them all. I'm amazed at the number of things that I've been able to do and see, and then when I look back and then I have moments like this, where I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, I'm like, what have I done in Spain? A lot. And I am extremely thankful for all those things. And I'm extremely thankful to Rotary, and I just want to thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to sit here and look at the Mediterranean Ocean. Hello, the Mediterranean Sea, I'm sorry, it's the mar. But it's just to see there, and see the if you can see it, I don't think you can, but there's two cities over there, and you just see them across the ocean. The ocean is beautifully blue, the sun is shining. This is a beautiful opportunity, and I just want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to come here and to just spend and enjoy and to figure out and learn what it means to come into myself, if you will. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come into myself and learn who I truly am, and who I've been made to be. And so I thank Rotary for giving me this opportunity. I just want to send out my love to those who, my family, and to Rotary, and to just thank all of you for the opportunity that you've given me. I wish you guys a very Merry Easter, Feliz Pascua, and happy Good Friday. So with that, I'm Tim, coming from Spain, Rotary Exchange student, 2012. Happy Easter, everybody.